Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. The 2015 NBA Finals are here, Cleveland and Golden State, and we are going to preview the series and every game with Troy West from allplayswin.com. And once again, we are going to thank Troy West and congratulate him for his awesome record in our videos covering the playoffs up to now. Aside from giving us great advice on series odds before each series, he also now, after winning another game with Golden State in Game 5, has an overall game ATS record with us of 21-8-1 against the spread in the NBA playoffs. Troy West from allplayswin.com. That record says it all. Thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. Yes, 17-3-1 our last 21 plays. It's just been a hell of a ride. We were spot on with the Golden State win. We were spot on with that series. And I hope people remember last year, Pete, we had a huge series bet with the San Antonio Spurs over the Miami Heat. And I'm here to come back and say we've got a big series bet, a big game one bet. Couldn't be more excited. What a hell of a run we've had at allplayswin.com. Come take a look, Pete. It's just been winning day after winning day after winning day. And on top of it, you get the best customer service in the industry. So I don't know what the hell people are waiting for. Come take a look, Pete. It's been
all right. That sounds awesome. Let's just dive right into it. Troy West, Cleveland, Golden State. Right now, we're shooting this on Thursday, the Thursday before the series starts. It starts next Thursday, so we're a week away. There's no specific result odds yet at Pinnacle that I saw. I just saw Golden State minus 224 to win the series, Cleveland plus 200 on the other side to win the series. And, you know, both these teams looking damn impressive. Golden State, took Houston in 5, basically dominated them. I mean, you look at the hockey series; those are all going 7 games, and you expect these series, the semifinals to go 7 games. Both Golden State and Houston dominated. Both Golden State and Cleveland dominated their series. The Cavs, no Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving hobbled, still swept the Atlanta Hawks. That's damn impressive. How the hell are they doing that? I don't know. It feels like Golden State is too deep to be beaten. But even with all their issues, Cleveland swept the Hawks, so maybe at plus 200, they're the side. What's your take on the series, Troy West?
Yeah, Pete, I hate to toot my own horn, but I had both these teams going to the finals at the start of the season. I really thought, especially with Kevin Love, that the Cavaliers would make it this far without him. I thought that they could be beat, but Pete, I know the minus 224 scares a lot of people. I was fortunate to get Golden State earlier. A lot of people know I've had them all the way. I'm going Golden State even at minus 224. I think it's a very strong bet. Again, I'm not one of the handicappers that condones betting minus 200 type of lines. That's not me. But I do think it's very much worth a wager. This Golden State team, Pete, look at the body of work throughout the playoffs. They didn't have to play the Boston Celtics, who were complete garbage, would not have made it in the West. Even the Chicago Bulls beat up not necessarily a superior team. I thought the body of work, the Pelicans, the Memphis Grizzlies were tough. The Houston Rockets, extremely tough to guard, were extremely tough. They beat the Clippers. The West has just been the more dominant conference all year long, Pete. And you look at Golden State, they are going in healthy. We know Klay Thompson's a little bit banged up. He'll be ready to go game one. Curry, I think, needs this week off, get his shooting touch back. They were winning these games, Pete, against Houston without superior games from Curry, without superior games from Klay Thompson. They were getting production from guys like Ezekiel, from guys like Harrison Barnes and Iguodala. You said it best, Pete. This team is so deep. Yeah. I think they're going to have a bunch of different defenders to throw at LeBron James, guys like Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes, Klay Thompson. I think LeBron James had somewhat of a cupcake of a walk in that Atlanta Hawks series. I think the role players for Cleveland will finally be shut down. You look at the role players for Houston, guys like Trevor Ariza, Corey Brewer, Jason Terry. I think those guys are upper echelon when it comes to guys like Ivan Shumpert and Devin Dola and J.R. Smith. I think the role players that Golden State's had to defend throughout the course of the playoffs, this is going to be a breath of fresh air for these guys. I like Golden State to get this series, Pete. I'd say 6 games. Wouldn't shock me to get it in 5. But if I had to say, I think it's Golden State in 6, and I say that with a lot of confidence.
The Cavs, with no Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving seriously banged up, swept the Hawks. They didn't just manage to squeak by them in 7 games. I mean, they swept them, and so that's not very impressive to you. Now they're going to have a week off. Presumably Irving, that'll benefit him a lot. They're going to come back stronger, as strong as they were against the Hawks, plus with a much healthier Irving. The sweep over the Hawks obviously isn't impressing you that much.
You know what's interesting, Pete? I think the Hawks eventually, obviously, they got what the credit that they deserve. They were the #1 seed, but this Hawk team never really convinced you that this was an elite basketball team. You look at what they have, no real superstar power. They just played good team basketball. I think they ran into a wall when they faced the Cleveland Cavaliers, Pete. And actually, I really believe that the ball flowed a lot better with the Cleveland Cavaliers when Kyrie Irving was out and with Kevin Love out. They finally jumped on LeBron James's back and said, hey, we're going to ride you all the way to the finals. They've done that, but now you got to go up against a superior team like Golden State. I think it's a roadblock for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think they got kind of lucky with the Atlanta Hawks not really having a true defense, and Atlanta just really fell flat on their face. They had nobody to turn to for offense. It was a lackluster effort by the Atlanta Hawks. Cleveland's really faced teams throughout the playoffs that really didn't bring a lot to the table. Speed of the game's really going to elevate, and guess what? The home court advantage in Golden State is a hell of a lot tougher place to play than Atlanta. I think Cleveland's going to run into something and be a little bit caught off guard, and that's another reason why I really still like Golden State in this series.
Golden State -224, and you've had a bet on them to win the title for a while now, right?
I have. I had a bet at the start of the year, a bet at the start of the playoffs, and then placed another one during that Memphis series. So, crossing my fingers, Pete, I'll be in hog water if they don't win it, but I'm feeling very, very confident that they will.
Troy West has put his money where his mouth is on Golden State. You know what he's done all playoffs long. That's it. That's the decision from Troy West. Golden State value to win the series, even at -224. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Thanks so much for previewing this series with us.